Hello and welcome to Brandy's Poetry Corner. Today I am reading you a poem by a First Nation Canadian called Pauline Johnson. Not a very First Nations name. There is a picture of her. Oh, it was rather a lovely photograph. She lived from 1861 to 1913. She was born on the Six Nations Reserve near Brantford, Ontario. She was the daughter of a Mohawk chief and his English-born wife. That's an interesting story somewhere, isn't it? Johnson celebrated her First Nations heritage in her poetry, and she became internationally famous as a dramatic performer of her work. She is the only person to be buried in Stanley Park, British Columbia. That obviously has significance if you're Canadian, but I don't really understand that. These come from a website. Just look up, First Nations people. There are lots of wonderful websites with interesting poetry. But this is a poem called Marshlands by Pauline Johnson. A thin, wet sky that yellows at the rim, and meets with sun-lost lip, the marshes brim. The pools, low-lying, dank with moss and mould, glint through their mildews like large cups of gold. Among the wild rice in the still lagoon, in monotone the lizard shrills his tune. The wild goose, homing, seats a sheltering where rushes grow and oozing lichens cling. Late cranes with heavy wings and lazy flight sail up the silence with the nearing night, and like a spirit swathed in some soft veil, steals twilight and its shadows all the swale. Hushed lie the sedges, and the vapours creep, thick, grey and humid, while the marshes sleep. Isn't that a wonderful evocation? You can almost smell the marshland. For more poetry, read by me, please look at Brandy Pearson on YouTube. Thank you.